Hi, welcome to a quick walk around video for our BMW 3 Series Cabriolet. Light drizzling of rain at the moment, but needs must in the winter on the advertising, so I'm going to carry on. I'll try and do the outside bit fairly quickly. I mean, it's not pouring it down here, but just we'll try and get through the outside as quick as possible, and then we'll do the inside a bit more thorough, if you like. Right, so here we are. Lovely car, really nice looking, eye-catching model. Great big wheels and all that, loads of extras which will be listed on the advert. I'll take you around and show you everything that I can see, because being a BMW, just about everything's an extra, so I might not be able to differentiate between the standard spec and what's been paid for when it was new. So I'll just go around and show you absolutely everything I can as thorough as possible, and then you can obviously make your own mind up. Okay, space grey, really nice colour, very light grey, almost silver. Got the LED daytime running lights, the headlight washers. That one's been repainted, obviously not quite the right shade of grey, I wouldn't say, if you compare it with that one. These do often have a habit, they're just on with a very loose spring, so they go missing. So that's probably the reason for that, I would say. Fog lights down the bottom there. 19-inch alloy wheels, which because of the design, where the rim goes right to the edge, look absolutely huge on this. A few little curb marks here and there on those, but overall very presentable. Gaps all look good, colour match all looks good on the body panels. Can't see any evidence of poor previous paintwork, aside from that washer jet we just mentioned, of course. But I wouldn't count that as panels. Rear parking sensors at the back there. High level brake light built in up the top. Obviously you're not buying this one for the boot space, are you? But you do get a bit more if you've... It's the roof, obviously. It's got a whole hard folding top with glass. I'll show you that up in a bit. So you still get that bit under there, but this is like a sliding shelf that if you've got the roof up, you get this room back. But the roof won't action unless this shelf is obviously down in position to protect your goods from the roof, and vice versa. A little dent just over the rear quarter wheel arch there. That's a rain sensor there, I think, for auto wipers by the looks of things. There we are, that's the outside then. I'll show you the first part of the inside with the roof down so you can see it all nice and clearly, then I'll get in to show you the rest of it. Full leather, as you can see, in black. Isofix points there for the two rear seats. Little storage area here. That's not an armrest, it's like a pull-out cushion that allows you to access the back. It doesn't actually fold down into being an armrest. Then you've got another little storage area there, and dedicated fans. Magazine holders in the back of the seats, obviously not huge leg room, probably more suited for kids than adults, to be honest. Speakers down there. I'll show you it from the other side as well, just so you've seen from all angles. Nice big chunky headrests throughout. Move into the front now. Electric windows, of course, in the front. M Sport kick plates. You've got electric seats on the passenger side. These are also the sport seats with the extendable bases. There's your wallet with all the owner's manuals. Mats are present. The first aid kit is stowed away under there. Now, I couldn't get into the glove box. It's a locking glove box. I got the emergency key out of there, the blade, and the lock rotates. Feels like it's going to open and just doesn't. So that, not working. Cup holders. A bit clumsy here. Airbag. And the front seat does have the Isofix points as well. If you wanted to have another kiddie seat in the front, you can. and these are electrically adjustable from the rear as well. So if your rear passenger needs more legroom, they can adjust it there as well. It's just that one to let the passengers into the rear. Right, rain is intensifying now, so I'm going to hop round into the front, and first job we'll do the roof up. Just before I get in, I'll quickly show you electric windows all round, electric mirrors, and that one does all the windows at once. The driver's seat is electric as well, but has memories, which you didn't get over the other side. Hardly any wear on the bolster, just maybe a slight bit of discoloration on this area, but for a 10-year-old Cabriolet, not bad at all. Obviously got the same sports seats and everything. Right, let's hop in and get this roof up. I'll show you that in motion at the same time. It's all completely electric. They are, that's located, and now if you keep the button pressed, all the windows will come up as well. There we are. Right, lights over here, wipers, which I believe are auto. Yeah. Indicators and onboard computer on this one. Nice leather trimmed M Sport multifunction steering wheel with the, probably a proper name for these, raised areas here. Flappy paddles for the auto gearbox. Phone and audio controls split across both sides. And your little M Sport badge there as well. Lovely miles for the year. 76,843. The little triangle there is just because we're low on fuel. I've checked on the onboard computer, that is the only issue showing. Stop start button for your engine, you have to have the key inserted just there. We've got both of them, both original BMW keys. Lovely widescreen sat nav. I can't remember what it is, it's either professional or something along those lines. You'll see it in the spec sheet anyway, but it's yeah, bigger than the usual nav, shall we say. You can split screen it as well, have a smaller section here and then information on the right. I'll take you through a couple of the bits here. So CD and DVD up the top there, music collection, which is a hard drive, external devices, which is your auxiliary inputs, which I'll show you where they are in a second, and Bluetooth audio down the bottom there. Radio, as you can see, is DAB as well. All these bits and bobs, some require subscriptions to apps and things like that. If I take you in here, vehicle status, you can see it's got the tyre pressure monitoring system, not needing anything in terms of servicing, and that check control is literally just because we're on fuel reserve. So that's where you get that same little triangle on the dash there. That's where you link your telephone up for Bluetooth, and then back to the nav. I'll leave it on there because that looks the best on the forecourt, of course. Dual zone climate control here, disc slot, that's your volume and your presets. Ashtray and cigarette. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in at all, so I don't think that's been used. Auto box, pop it into reverse. You've got the optical parking system, I think they call it. It's not a camera as such, but it just shows you that turns red when you're getting very, very close to something. Down to drive, then we can go across into the manual mode, and you can move up and down the gears like that, which does the same job as these flappy paddles on here. Obviously I'll leave it in park for the rest of the video. iDrive, that's what I was using to navigate the on-screen menus. That was the button for the hood. Armrest, little button on the front there. Some phone prep, which is probably a bit out of date now, but it is there. Then you've got 12 volt and your audio inputs, some storage of course. Traditional handbrake, leather trimmed one. Illuminated vanity mirrors, all black headlining. You've got your interior lighting, your alarm sensors and all that sort of stuff, and what looks to me like an auto dimming rearview mirror. And that is everything I can see. If I've missed something that you're hoping to see demonstrated, please just give us a shout, pop out and check for you straight away, of course. I will include as many pictures as I can of the interior, the exterior, and the paperwork. Along with this narrated walk around video, the idea is to give you a good idea of what the car's really like. We get plenty of people that either can't or don't want to travel down to the site and want to take advantage of our home delivery option. That involves a small deposit, then we run the vehicle over to you. If you're happy with everything, you just phone us and pay over the phone. If you're unhappy, our driver comes back. It's risk-free, but a lot of people have been using it very successfully since COVID. So that's how we do a lot of our business now. Obviously, if you want to come down in the old-fashioned way, as it were, here we are, main road car site on the A32 in Gosport. Loads and loads of vehicles to look at. So browsing, just come down anytime during the opening hours, have a look round. Because we are a small two-man operation though, if you want to look and get inside a car, start the engine, potentially drive it, that sort of stuff, it really is imperative to make an appointment, because although the site is accessible during the opening hours, we're not necessarily here 100% of that time. So yeah, please do phone up and make an appointment if there's a car you're really serious about viewing. Okay, that's everything I've got to say. Thank you very much for watching.